Hello and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Once again, Crown JP Ranch. Today what I'm going to be showing you is how to do a halter with a few snake knots in the front, and these knots that I tend to call plain knots. In Spanish they're called nudos planos, but I'm translating this to English. Obviously, this is the first time I'm doing this, so with this particular halter. So I hope everything turns out and that you guys can understand it to the best of what I can teach. So that being said, this is how it's how it looks. Okay, now I'm gonna move on. And I have this rope that's 1/4 of an inch, and I have 26 feet in length. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take both ends and I'm gonna start with making one of the knots, plain knots. So that being said, I'm going to go all the way to the very back. Once I have it, I'm gonna divide this and make kind of like a heart shape, right? But instead I'm gonna put it together, and I guess in Spanish this is called the cuarta, so I would say a hand, right? So I want for this one to be a hand. And then I'm gonna keep moving to see where it's a full stretched hand. And this is gonna be about, I would say, about 6 inches. So I'm gonna keep moving it. Okay, there you go. So now once I have this, what I'm going to do is take this one and put it over the one that goes up. So the one that's on the right, I'm going over the top, and then I'm taking the one from the top and I'm bringing it down. So once that's done, I'm bringing this left hand side over the one I just brought down and in through the hoop and in through this little hoop. So that being said, putting it in and then pulling it all the way out. So once I do that, there's I'm gonna tighten it up now that it's in, and then this is what I'm gonna end up with. So I have this that's a hand stretched, and then this is, I would say, 2 fingers, and I guess I would say 2 fingers, a little over 2 fingers, just a tiny bit. So once that's done, what I'm gonna end up doing now is I'm gonna do snake knots, and I'm gonna do 7. So basically, to do the snake knot, I'm gonna take the right hand side, bring it over and over around the front and the back, and then I'm gonna hold it and sustain it. Bring this side over, and the one on the left hand side, I'm bringing it towards me, up and in through the hoop. So I'm bringing it over and through the hoop, pulling it out the back. Once this is done, I'm gonna do this 7 times. So that's the first snake knot. Doing another one, going over the front, through the back, and I'm sustaining it, putting it to the right, through the bottom, pull, in through the hoop. Once that's done, I'm gonna pull these together, and this is 2. I'm gonna do it again, over the right, from the right to the left, to the back, and sustain. Bring this to the other end, so it's making a hoop over the back and bringing it over here. And then bringing the one on the left to the front and through the hoop. So this is a process that's gonna continue. Okay, this is the 3rd. Again, through the front, through the back, sustain. Bring it over here, bring this one towards me and through the hoop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, sustain. This is 5. Okay, again, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. Again. Seven. It might be more than 7. Let me double check my other one. 7. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So rather than 7, it's 12. Forgive me for that. 7, 8, so this is 8. Once more. 9. 9. 10. 10. 11. 11. We have one more to go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And last, 12. Here we go. So these 12 are the snake knots. Okay, once we have this done, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same. So we're gonna try to make it as long as this, the same length as this one. So I'm gonna probably guess about this much, right? And then once that's done, I'm gonna bring this over, and then I'm gonna cross the bottom one up, and then once that's done, I'm bringing the one from the top over and in through the hoop. And then once we have this, we're gonna tighten it up. And once that's done, I'm gonna try to check to make sure that they're the same size and length, and it looks like it's not. So what I'm going to do is make this a little longer. Now it looks like it's the same size now. Now that that's done, what I'm going to do is bring this one in through the hoop. Okay, so I'm bringing this in through the hoop. And now I'm gonna go over the top through the center and around the back and in through the hoop. Once I have this, I'm gonna make it so that it's the same size and length. That being said, there you go. And this is what we have. I'm gonna make another knot, plain knot right here. And then I'm gonna make this one, the one on the left hand side, about 12 inches in length. And then the other one I'm gonna keep as is, okay? So basically what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna make 3 corners. I'm gonna bring this one over the one that I just brought to the left, and then I'm taking this one over the one that I just brought up and through the bottom. And there you go, as you can see. So if I close my fist right here, that's how much we should have, a full fist, right? And this one right here, should be a little over a foot. So I'm gonna pull this and make it a little longer in length. So there we go. And then once I have that, what I'm going to do is bring it over here. Right? Once I have that, I'm gonna bring it in through it, around the back and in through the hoop. Okay. There you go. Now I'm gonna do the same with the other side. I'm gonna measure what I have here, bring it over here, bring it in through the hoop, pull out, around the front and through the back, and here we have our halter. So I'm gonna make this a little shorter. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna make this one a little shorter as well. And then this is what we have. Once we have this, we're gonna put this in through the hoop. And around the back and in through the hoop again. And we're probably gonna have a little over over like 3 feet of leftover rope, but just so you guys can see, this is what your halter is gonna look like. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'd love it if you can share this video with other people. Give it a like, thumbs up, and see you next time.